The moment has arrived. The stage is set for a clash of determination, athleticism, skill, and tactical brilliance. Two teams step onto the field, each seeking a vital victory on their path to a division title, the only way to capture the league pennant. This is Major Sim Baseball. Driven by the spirit of competition on every play, we present baseball at its finest. Settled between the white lines, the most skilled sim professional ball players compete for the championship of the National Baseball League. This contest on that journey, now before us, is engaged. Tuesday, September 19th. Western League game between San Francisco, and Dallas. San Francisco trails only by one game. If they win this contest, they will be only a half game out of first place in the Northwest region. Dallas has only a 7.8% chance of winning this division, so they are desperate for a win. We are in Emerald Field in Seattle. We're in Arlington Stadium in Dallas. Earlier, we were in Emerald Field in Seattle, where Los Angeles defeated Seattle 5-2. We're in Arlington Stadium in Dallas, Texas. The Dallas Wranglers host the San Francisco Seals. Let's look at our starting lineups. First, for the visiting San Francisco Seals, batting first, playing right field, Gene Clines. Batting second, playing center field, Willie Mays. Batting third, the third baseman, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Nate Colbert. Batting fifth, second baseman, George Orta. Batting sixth, shortstop, Gene Michael. Batting seventh, left fielder, Tommy McCraw. Batting eighth, catcher, Jerry May. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher, Doc Ellis. And now the starting lineups for the home-standing Dallas Wranglers. Batting first, playing right field, Jose Cardinal. Batting second, playing left field, Cesar Tovar. Batting third, the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Batting cleanup, the second baseman, Davey Johnson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ken McMullen. Batting sixth, shortstop, Larry Boa. Batting seventh, center fielder, Paul Blair. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Bleffery. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher, Gary Ryerson. Partly cloudy, 81 degrees. Wind blowing in from right at 10 miles an hour. Let's play ball. Arlington Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Welcome to the action tonight. Dallas squares off against San Francisco. San Francisco sits second in the Western League Northern Division with a season record of 77-67. Dallas has a record of 78-66. Head-to-head, Dallas has won 7 of the 12 from San Francisco. Under partly cloudy skies, pitcher-friendly conditions with the wind blowing in from right, it's time for baseball. The starting pitcher for Dallas is Gary Ryerson. Ryerson has 6 wins so far this season and an earned run average of 3.10. Gene Klein steps up to the plate. He's hitting .321 with 2 home runs and 23 runs batted in. The 2-0 pitch is hit to center field, and he makes the catch for the first out. Let's look at the defense for the Dallas Wranglers. The outfield, left to right, Tovar in left, Paul Blair in center, and Jose Cardinal in right. The infield, third to first, Ken McMullen at third, Larry Boa, the shortstop, Davey Johnson at second, and Willie Stargell at first. The battery, Kurt Blefary and Gary Ryerson. Blefary behind the plate, Gary Ryerson on the mound. Ryerson has a record of 6 wins and 8 defeats. He's pitched 128 innings. He's walked 30, and he's struck out 52. His ERA is 3.09. Here's Willie Mays stepping to the plate. He's hitting .231 on the year, 10 home runs and 43 batted in. Here's the pitch. Has a sharp drive to the right side. It goes all the way to the wall. The right fielder picks it up and throws it in. Willie Mays is on with a double. Cardinal gets it in. Willie Mays hits the ball into the right field corner. 1 out. Mays in scoring position. And here's Carl Yastrzemski, the third baseman. He's hitting .282 with 18 homers, 80 driven in. There's a ground ball straight up the middle, base hit. Mays rounds third. He's headed for home. The play at the plate, and he's safe. RBI for Yastrzemski, and San Francisco is quickly on the board, 1-0. So Yastrzemski trades places with Mays as he's on second. Still 1 out, and here's Nate Colbert, the cleanup hitter, hitting .240 with 22 home runs and 82 batted in. Here's the pitch. There's a base hit past the second baseman. That should score a run. There's a throw home, and he's safe. 2 hits, 2 runs, and San Francisco now ahead 2-0. So Colbert trades places with Yastrzemski. And now George Orta will step to the plate. 1 out, 2-0 to score. And here's the pitch from Gary Ryerson to George Orta. Ryerson hasn't worked up a lather, and already he's down a couple of runs. Now he'll face George Orta, who's hitting .234 this year with 7 home runs. The 2-2 pitch is a ground out to the second baseman. He'll throw to first for the out. Colbert will advance to third. Now hitting Gene Michael, the number 6 hitter, the shortstop. He's hitting .240. 4 homers, 50 batted in. He's stolen 12 bases. Colbert is at third base with 2 out. 2 runs have already crossed the plate for the Seals. Here's the pitch from Ryerson. He hits a ground ball to second. He throws quickly to first in time to retire the side. San Francisco scores 2 runs on 3 hits. No Dallas errors, and a runner was left on. The Seals lead Dallas 2-0. Bottom of the first inning. For Dallas, it'll be Jose Cardinal, Cesar Tovar, and Willie Stargell due up the top of the order. Let's look at the defense for the San Francisco Seals. The outfield, left to right, Tommy McCraw in left, Willie Mays in center, and Gene Kleins in right field. The infield, third to first, Carl Yastrzemski at third base, Gene Michael, the shortstop, George Orta at second, and Nate Colbert at first. The battery, Jerry May behind the plate, and Doc Ellis on the mound. Ellis is 16 victories, 11 defeats. He has 65 walks and 142 strikeouts on the season. His earned run average is 2.92. Jose Cardinal will step up to the plate for Dallas here in the bottom of the first. The home team trails by 2. Ellis with 2 runs on the board already. He's 4th in wins in the West with 16 and 4th in innings with 249 in the third. The leadoff hitter Cardinal is hitting .320. He's 16 for 50 against San Francisco. The 1-1 pitch is ground out to the third baseman. He'll throw the first in time for the out. 1 away. And here's Cesar Tovar. Here's the pitch. He hits a drive to right field. He stands and waits on it and makes the catch. That's the second out. Fly out to Gene Kleins in right. And the batter is now Willie Stargell, the number 3 hitter, hitting .248 with 28 home runs, 83 driven in. Here's the pitch to him.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. The Wranglers get zilch. The score is still 2-0 Seals. Top of the second inning. For San Francisco, it'll be the bottom of the order. Left fielder Tim McCraw, May, the catcher, and Ellis, the pitcher. Here's McCraw. .223 hitter with 4 homers and 18 batted in. Hop up on the outfield, and the shortstop will catch it in short left field. That's the first out. Here's Jerry May. At the plate, Jerry May, he's batting .252 with no home runs and 6 runs batted in.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the second out. Now the pitcher will come to the plate, Doc Ellis. He's hitting .152 on the year. He's got 12 hits and 6 runs batted in. Here's the pitch to him.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the inning. Seals go scoreless in the frame. They remain in front 2-0. Bottom of the second inning for Dallas. It'll be Johnson, McMullen, and Boa coming to the plate. Davey Johnson steps up against Doc Ellis. Here's the pitch. That's a sharp drive to the first baseman. He can't handle it. It's by him. They'll score it a single. The leadoff man is aboard. Davey Johnson at first base. Here's Ken McMullen. Here's the pitch from Ellis. Ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Larry Boa. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt. 3 balls, 1 strike to Boa. Here's the pitch. He squares again to bunt. He bunts it foul. Full count to Larry Boa. 2 men on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. He hits a little looper. The second baseman catches it, throws the second base. The shortstop covering. There's only the fly out, and that's the first out of the inning. Johnson at second, McMullen at first. Here's Paul Blair at the plate. Bottom of the second. The Wranglers trail by 2 runs. It's 2-0 Seals. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis. Paul Blair for the season hitting .230, 8 homers, 44 RBI. He's hit .360 against the Seals. There's a blooper, and it'll land for a single, and the bases are loaded. As the throw comes in, Davy Johnson to third, McMullen to second. Let's take a look at the replay. The pitch, it's a little looper, and it just falls harmlessly in short right center field. So 1 out, bases loaded, and here's Kurt Bliffery stepping to the plate. The catcher, hitting .276. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis. He hits the ball to the outfield. The center fielder is there. He'll make the catch and throw the ball in quickly.
Safe!
The play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate. The run scores, and Dallas is on the board. The score now 2-1. San Francisco leads by a run. 2 out now, runners at first and second, and here's Gary Ryerson stepping to the plate, the pitcher. He's hit .087 on the year. He's 4 for 46 with 2 runs batted in. Here's the 2-out pitch.
Strike 3!
And it's a strike 3 looking call, and that's the inning. Dallas gets a run on 2 hits, 2 runners left on. The Wranglers now trail the Seals 2-1. Top of the 3rd inning. Top of the order for the San Francisco Seals. Kleins, Mays, and Yastrzemski. Here's Gene Klein stepping to the plate. Here's the pitch from Gary Ryerson. He hits a sharp ball to right field. The right fielder is there to make the catch. It's a loud out. 1 away. Here's Willie Mays. Here's the pitch from Ryerson. He hits a little looper to the shortstop. He'll make the catch. 2 out. Here's Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 1 today with a run batted in. He put the Seals on top 1-0. Little grounder in front of the plate. The catcher jumps out, makes the throw to first, and Yastrzemski beats out the play. So they'll score a single, and he's aboard with 2 out. Here's Nate Colbert. Top of the 3rd, San Francisco leads 2-1. Dallas really needs this game to stay alive in the playoff hopes. There's a fly ball to center field. He drifts toward right center, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing on 1 base hit for San Francisco, and the score remains 2-1. Seals. Bottom of the 3rd inning. For Dallas, it'll be the top of the order. Cardinal, Tovar, and Stargell due up. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis to Jose Cardinal. Ground ball, second baseman comes in on it. He throws it, and he hits him. 1 away. George Orchard charges that ball and throws to Nate Colbert at first. Here's Cesar Tovar. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball to left field. He comes in on it and makes the play for the out. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Tommy McCraw in left field making the put out. Willie Stargell will step to the plate for Dallas. 2 out. Here's the pitch. That's low, ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. That's the 56th walk of the year for Willie Stargell of Dallas. He's at first base, not a threat to steal. And here's Davy Johnson. 2 out. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis. That's low, ball 4, and he walked it. That's the third base on balls by Doc Ellis. The San Francisco starter seems to be struggling. Ken McMullen will step to the plate, the number 5 hitter, the third baseman. He's hitting .273 on the year. Came to Dallas on the trade. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball to right field. He's there to make the catch and retire the side. That's it in the third. 2 walks in the inning, but the Wranglers do not score. Seals still lead by 1. Top of the 4th inning. For San Francisco, it'll be Orta, Michael, and McCraw. Here's George Orta at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. He picks up, throws the first in time for the first out. Here's Gene Michael. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from Gary Ryerson of Dallas. Ground ball to the first baseman. He'll take it himself for the out. Willie Stargell makes the play himself. And that's 2 out here in the top of the 4th. San Francisco leads Dallas 2-1. Here's the pitch. There's the fly ball to right field. And he'll make the catch for the third out. End of the San Francisco half of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. No change in the score. Seals still lead by 1. Bottom of the 4th inning. For Dallas, it'll be Boa, Blair, and Bleffer due up. Here's the pitch to Larry Boa. Dallas trails by a run. He hits a fly ball to right field. The right fielder moves to his right and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Paul Blair. He's 1 for 1 today. He singled to center in his last at bat. There's a fly ball, and that one is deep, and it's over his head and to the wall. That's extra bases. He's in standing at second with a double. So Blair hits a double with 1 out, and here's Kurt Bleffery with a chance to get the run home and tie this game. Here's the pitch from Ellis. He hits the ball right to the third baseman, a line drive, and he catches it for the second out. The runner cannot advance. And now the pitcher comes to the plate, Ryerson. He's 0 for 1 today. Not a threat to hit. Here's the pitch to him. He hits a ground ball, he hits a fly ball to third, and another line drive out at third ends the inning. The Wranglers get a hit, but nothing else. San Francisco in front, still 2-1. Top of the 5th inning. For San Francisco, it'll be May, Ellis, and Kleins. The number 8 hitter, catcher Jerry May, will step to the plate, facing Gary Ryerson. Here's the pitch. Gets a ground ball to second. Routine. That's the first out. Here's Doc Ellis, the pitcher. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. It's a ground ball to third. He'll throw across the diamond in time for the second out. Top of the order. Here's Gene Kleins for San Francisco. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball to right field, and it'll drop in for a hit. So Kleins is aboard with the 2-out Texas leaguer, and here's Willie Mays. Here's the pitch to Mays. He swings. Second baseman has it. He'll go to first for the sure out. That retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a runner left on. We go to bottom of the fifth. It's still 2-1 Seals. For Dallas, the top of the order, Cardinal, Tovar, and Stargell due up. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis to Jose Cardinal. That's low, ball 4. The full count pitch misses. So the leadoff man is on first. Decent speed on first base. And Cesar Tovar steps to the plate. Here's the pitch. He lays down a bunt. The catcher is out, and he'll fire to second. And he's safe at second. So both runners are safe. And Willie Stargell will step to the plate. San Francisco catcher Jerry May tried to get the lead runner, but he was called safe by the umpire. So here's the pitch to Willie Stargell from Doc Ellis. 2 on, nobody out. He gets a sharp ball to the first baseman. He'll go to second for the force play, and it's a fielder's choice at second, 3-6. That's the first out of the inning, and that will put runners at the corners. For Davy Johnson, the cleanup hitter will step to the plate. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis. 1 out. He hits a fly ball to right field. And he comes in on it, makes the catch, and throws it in quickly. And the runners do not advance. All right, Ken McMullen will step to the plate. 2 outs now. Cardinal at third, Stargell at first. And here's the pitch from Doc Ellis. He swings and misses, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. The Wranglers get nothing and leave 2. The score remains 2-1 San Francisco. Top of the 6th inning, the visiting Seals will come to bat. They lead by 1. It'll be Yastrzemski, Colbert, and Orta, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, due up. 5 innings of pitching for Gary Ryerson. He's thrown 78 pitches. He's walked no one, struck out 2 batters. Here's the pitch to Carl Yastrzemski, leading off the top of the 6th.
Strike 3.
That's in there, a strike called, and that's the first out of the inning. Nate Colbert, the cleanup hitter, will come to the plate. He's got 22 home runs on the year, 83 batted in. And it's time for a pitching change. Mike McQueen will now pitch for the Dallas Wranglers. There's a fly ball to right field by Nate Colbert, and he'll make the catch for the second out. McQueen looks like a September call-up. He's 0-1. He's got an inning and a third pitch. He's given up a hit, an earned run, and he's struck out a batter. His ERA is 6.75. Here's George Orta. Here's the pitch from McQueen. It's straight up the middle, base hit. Hope the pitcher's okay. That's a single. Orta's on with 2 outs. Here's Gene Michael. San Francisco leads by 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, center field. He's racing back, and it's over his head and at the base of the wall. That'll be a double, and that'll score the run. And San Francisco increases their lead to 3-1. Gene Michael is at second with the double. That ball kept carrying over the head of Paul Blair in center field. and San Francisco gets an all-important insurance run. San Francisco, with a win today, would pull to within 1/2 game of Los Angeles in this Northwest region. Here's Tommy McCraw. Here's the pitch from McQueen. Sharply hit to the first baseman, and it's by him. And it looks like the outfielder had a little trouble with it. And he'll go to second and score that a double. And that'll score a run. And it's now 4-1 Seals. So Tommy McCraw with the RBI, no error charge. And San Francisco has played it 2 here in the 6th. Jerry May, the 8-hitter, will step to the plate. He's hitting .248. He's 0 for 2 today. Mike McQueen is having some trouble. Here's the pitch, and they intentionally walk the batter. First base open, they walk Jerry May, and they'll face the pitcher, Doc Ellis. Here's the pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The plan worked. That'll retire the side. Seals get 2, and they now lead by 3, 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. For Dallas, it'll be Boa, Blair, and Bliffer. Doc Ellis, in 5 innings of work, has thrown 87 pitches. He's walked 4 and struck out 3. Here's Larry Boa. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball to right field. He's there to make the catch, 1 away. Here's Paul Blair. He's 2 for 2. Here's the pitch by Ellis. His last is back. He collected his 19th double of the season. The full count pitch is in there, a strike call, and that's the 4th strikeout for Ellis. 2 out. Here's Kurt Bliffer. He's 0 for 1, but he's got an RBI. The pitch. There's a fly ball, and that'll drop in for a base hit. So Bliffer will get a 2-out base knock, and McRae will step to the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning. The Wranglers trail by 3, and they desperately need a win to stay relevant in the playoff chase. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball. To center, he'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, a man left on. The score is still 4-1 Seals. Top of the 7th. For the Seals, it'll be Kleins, Mays, and Yastrzemski, the top of the batting order. Here's the pitch from Mike McQueen. It's a ground ball to short. He's there to make the play. That's the 1st out. Nice play by Boa at short. Here's Willie Mays. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. He got a double. There's a fly ball to left, and that's routine. 2 out. Here's Yastrzemski. He's 2 for 3 with a run batted in. 2 singles. There's a ground ball to short. He'll make the play. High throw, but he makes the play. Stargell can handle it. Time to stretch. Never gets old. Bottom of the 7th inning. Seals lead by 3. Dallas will send up the top of the order Cardinal, Tovar, and Stargell. Doc Ellis in 6 innings has thrown 101 pitches. He's walked 4, struck out 4. Here's the pitch to Cardinal. Sharply hit to the third baseman. He dives, he stops it, but he can't make a play. They scored at a base hit. Yastrzemski made a good play to knock it down, but he couldn't get up and make a throw. So Cardinal is at first, bottom of the 7th. Dallas trails by 3. Here's Tovar. The tying run is on deck. Here's the pitch. And the ball hits him. He'll take first base. So Cesar Tovar has been hit 15 times this season. Here's Willie Stargell. Nobody out. 2 men are on. The tying run is on deck. No, wait a minute. The tying run's at the plate. Here's the pitch. Gets it sharply to the second baseman. He'll throw quickly to the shortstop covering second. He'll fire to first. 4-6-3. Nice turn. Cardinal will go to third. So the double play leaves us with 2 men out. Cardinal at third and Davy Johnson at the plate. He's the cleanup hitter, hitting .240 with 10 homers, 53 batted in. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. He's there to make the catch and retire the side. The brief threat is over, and Dallas do not score. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave a runner on. We go to the top of the 8th, and it's 4-1 San Francisco. 4, 5, 6 due up. Colbert, Orta, and Michael. Here's the pitch from McQueen. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nate Colbert strikes out. That's the second strikeout for Mike McQueen. Here's George Orta coming to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. Here's Gene Michael. He's 1 for 3 with a run batted in. He hits a ground ball sharply to third base. He scoops it up, fires the first in time to retire the side. Nothing across. The Seals lead by 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dallas has 6 outs to get this done. Pinch hitter Reggie Jackson will step to the plate. The left-hand hitter facing the right-handed Doc Ellis. The 2-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the 5th strikeout for Doc Ellis. Now the batter is Larry Boa. 1 out. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. He hits it sharply to left field, and it'll get down for a base hit. So Boa hits a 1-out single, and Paul Blair will step to the plate. Dallas trails by 3. Tying run is on deck. Here's the pitch from Doc Ellis to Paul Blair.
Strike 3.
He swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 out now. And Kurt Blefary will step to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Boa at first base.
Strike 3.
And he puts a beautiful pitch in there for strike 3, and that'll retire the side. A changeup, 72 mile an hour. Seals remain in front, 4-1. All right, 9th inning. San Francisco leads by 3. They'll send the bottom of the order to the plate. McCraw, May, and the pitcher Ellis. Dallas has a new pitcher starting the 9th inning. It'll be Juan Pizarro. Juan Pizarro now pitching for the Wranglers. Game number 26 for him. To date, he struck out 30 and walked 24. 51 in the 3rd innings. Here's Tommy McCraw. He's 1 for 3 with a double. He hits a ball all the way against the wall. He couldn't make the play, and that's a double. So Cardinal tried to make the play in right, but he ends up trapping it off the wall. All right. Man in scoring position with nobody out. Here's Jerry May, the 8 hitter. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. He throws to third, and he gets him. He gets the lead runner. Hal McRae applies the tag, and the ump calls him out. Nice play by Larry Boa. All right, Jerry May is at first on the fielder's choice, and here's Ron Say. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Pinch hitter. He's 0 for 4 as a pinch hitter. Fly ball left field. He's waiting on it and makes the catch. Routine fly out to left field. And we go to the top of the batting order. Gene Klein's coming up. He's hitting .320 on the year. San Francisco has a man on with 2 out here in the top of the 9th. They lead by 3. Juan Pizarro on the mound for Dallas. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. He'll scoop it up and go and take it himself for the final out of this inning. So the 9th is over. Nothing on a hit for the Seals, and they still lead by 3, 4-1. For the Seals, Bob Vail will take the mound and try to close this game out. For the Dallas, Hal McRae will lead it off in the number 9 hole. And then the top of the order, Cardinal and Tovar due up here in the bottom of the 9th. 3 to tie, 4 to win. Here's the pitch from Bob Vail to Hal McRae. And that's low, ball 4. The full count pitch misses low. So McRae is aboard with a base on balls, and here's Jose Cardinal coming to the plate, the leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch from Bob Vail. He makes a pickoff throw to first, and he is out at first base. Caught stealing. 1-3. So Vail with an excellent pickoff move picks off the runner at first. And now Dallas no longer has a base runner. Here's the pitch to Cardinal. The count is full. He hits a fly ball to left field, and he'll make the catch for the second out. San Francisco is an out away from being a half game behind Seattle in the Northwest region. The hitter is Tovar.
Strike 3.
And he'll swing and miss, and that is your ball game. San Francisco sprint out of the dugout as they have managed to get ever closer to the postseason. Let's take a look at the box score. Let's look at the totals for today's game. First, for the victorious San Francisco Seals, they have 78 victories, 67 defeats. They have identical records with the Dallas Wranglers, and they are now a half game behind Seattle in the Northwest region. They scored 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. San Francisco left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Doc Ellis. He's 17-11 on the year. 8 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed. He allowed 1 earned run, walked 4, struck out 7. He threw 130 pitches. His ERA is 2.87. Bob Veal gets the save, his 8th. That's 1 inning pitched. He walked 1, struck out 1, threw 22 pitches. His ERA is 1.66. Doc Ellis is the player of the game. The totals for the Dallas Wranglers, who are now 78 and 67. 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The losing pitcher is Gary Ryerson. Pitched 5 1/3, allowed 5 hits, 2 earned runs. Didn't walk anyone, but struck out 3. And he threw 84 pitches. His ERA is 3.11. San Francisco gets the 4-1 win at Arlington Stadium. The Dallas Wranglers and San Francisco Seals were greeted by an enthusiastic crowd. San Francisco pitcher Doc Ellis had a large part in his team's beating the Dallas Wranglers 4-1. The right-hander kept opposing batters in check throughout the game. Bob Veal earned his 8th save in 9 chances. Gene Michael had a direct impact on the outcome. Michael contributed a run-scoring double in the top of the 6th inning and put San Francisco up 3-1. This isn't football or hockey where you can overwhelm your opponents, Michael told the San Francisco Today. Everyone gets 27 outs, and we happen to make the most of them. With the win, San Francisco raised its record to 78 and 67. All box scores, data, stats, rosters, etc., is available on the site. So let's see how this affects our pennant race. San Francisco a half game back. Now they have a 42% chance of winning this thing. Seattle still favored. The magic number still 18. That's the largest magic number of the 4. Dallas with the loss is now 4 games back. Their chances went from 7 to 6. So that's tough. Okay. Let's look at the rest of the day. So far, these are our performances of the day, but there's much baseball to be played. Nashville and Boston. Sound win 3-1. Steve Blash, your player of the game. Chicago and Indianapolis. Let's take a little trip through their game. Hello, baseball fans. Tonight, the Racers and Blue Sox will duke it out. For the season, Chicago is 66 and 77, placing them 4th in the Eastern League Northern Division. Indianapolis' record is 76 and 68, puts them in 1st in the Eastern League Northern Division. Head-to-head, Indianapolis is 11 and 10 against Chicago. The wind is blowing in from right, so getting the call for Indianapolis is Doyle Alexander. 2 wins and 2 losses. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. You throw him out for the first out. Now, I'm not going to call this game. We're going to see till we get runners in scoring position. So I may miss home runs and things of this nature. Let's see what we get. There's a man on second for Fuentes. Baker pops it up in the infield. That's an out. Here's Williams. He hits a ball. The second baseman makes his play. And he's out. Okay, here's Perez.
Strike three.
He strikes out with a man on third. And the Racers do not get a run. Let's see what's next. Here's Grubb at second in the top of the second inning with Etchebarren at the plate. Here's the pitch to Etchebarren. He hits a ground ball to short. He dives for it and makes a poor throw, it looks like. Yes, he's 6. So there's runners at first and second. Here's Galbraith. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball. And the shortstop looks like he's going to make the play, and he does. So still 2 on, 2 out. And here's Steve Stone, the pitcher. It's a 0-48. And he hits a little looper to the shortstop, and that kills the rally. Let's see what else we got here. Now Bell has got Bell is on second. Here's Eli Rodriguez. Let's see what happens here. He bunts it to the first baseman. He throws to the second baseman covering. And Buddy Bell goes to third. So Bell is at third with 1 out. Soderholm rounds out to third. And the run scores. So now Indy leads 1-0. Let's see what happens here. So it's 1-0. Now we got 2 on with Billy Williams at the plate in the bottom of the third. Indy already leads 1-0. Let's see what happens here. Williams hits the right field, a base hit. And that will load the bases. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Perez. He gets it in the air. And who's going to get it? Infielder, second baseman. So that's 2 out. Still bases loaded. Buddy Bell's at the plate. What does he do? He checks his swing and they walk in a run. So now it's 2-0 Indy. Here's Rodriguez. He hits one to third, and he'll get the force play at second to retire the side. All right, so it's 2-0 Indy. Now we'll just do half innings to see what happens, if anything changes here. All right, bottom of the 5th. 6 runs score for Indy. All right, well, that's the end of that. Unless there's a miracle. And doesn't look like a miracle is forthcoming. 8-0 is the final. Player of the game is Doyle Alexander for Indy. He gets the win. Okay. We've got Miami and Philly. Let's see. We'll just quick play this one. 5-0 Philly. Bert Hooten. Philadelphia downs Miami as Hooten tosses a 5-0 shutout. 4 hits and an error. Nice. Titans and Flames. Indy just won. Let's look at the pennant chase. Indy just won their second in a row. Their magic number reduced to 15. New York needs to win. Their chance right now is 14.8. Let's see what's happening with the Titans of New York against the Flames of Atlanta. in Atlanta. Atlanta Stadium. Welcome to tonight's game at Atlanta Stadium. Tonight, Atlanta takes on New York. The second place Titans are 73 and 71. The last place Flames sit at 63 and 81. New York leads the season series 7 games to 5. The temperature is 75 degrees under partly cloudy skies. The wind blowing out to left at 8 miles an hour. Let's get something started. On the mound for Atlanta, Pat Jarvis. He's 4-2, 3.73 ERA. He has made a quality start in 3 of his 14 games started. Roy White at the plate. He's hitting .212. The ground out is to short, and that's the beginning. Let's see what runners in scoring position produces. All right, 1-0 Atlanta. Somebody hit a home run. Atlanta leads by 1. Pretty routine. Oh, Pat Jarvis at second here in the bottom of the third as Dave May is at the plate, the top of the order. And let's see what happens. May hits a ground ball to short. He'll throw him out. Now here's Darryl Thomas. He made it 1-0 with his solo home run. And now he's got a base hit. So the single makes it runners on the corners with 1 out. And let's see what Santo does. The ball gets away. Wild pitch. Jarvis scores. Thomas the second. Okay, Atlanta leads 2-0. Let's see what else we got. And there's a hit to right. And the run scores. Now it's 3-0. Sano with an RBI single. That's his 70th. Flames now lead 3-0. And what else we got? Runner in scoring position. That's all they get from that. Here's Al Oliver in the top of the 4th. Maybe New York can come back. Let's see what we got. Lee May at the plate. 199 was runners in scoring position. Gets it to the shortstop who throws him out. And that's the end of that inning. All right, what else we got? Runner in scoring position. And here's Money on second. Top of the 6th. New York threatening. Oliver at the plate. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball. That's deep. And that's gone. 2-run shot. And now New York is down a run. Here's K-line, runner in scoring position. Let's see. Okay, 2 on for Cleon Jones. Bottom of the 6th inning. Atlanta leads by a run. Let's see what happens. Substitution, Rivers will replace the base runner at second. Batting is Jones. Runner in scoring position. He's 31 of 120. Ground ball to short and throws him out. Rivers the third, Epstein the second. Let's see what we got. Harrelson at the plate. Here's the pitch. He's hitless so far. Fly ball. And that's to the third baseman. And that's 2 out. Here's another one. Let's see. Williams hitless in this one. Fly ball left. And he'll make the catch. And that ends it. So the threat is thwarted. Here we go again and again. Grody is on second, bottom of the 7th, with Woods at the plate. Ron Woods, 12 for 17 pinch hitting, and it's by the shortstop. Will that score a run? He's trying for the plate. The play at the plate, he's safe. And Atlanta puts another run on. Woods is at second. What does May do? Dave May. Hits it to right, and he'll catch it. First out. Woods the third. Thomas, the batter, with Woods at third. He hits it to left, and it's a base hit, so that'll score the run. And now it's 5-2, Atlanta. So that's the whole half inning now. See if New York can make a comeback. They scored 2 in the top of the 8th. And now we go to the bottom of the 8th. Atlanta does not score. All right, it's 1 run. We go to the top of the 9th. It's Boswell, Lowenstein, and Harper. Let's see what Boswell does. Grounds to short. That's an out. See what Lowenstein does. Fly ball, center. He makes a diving catch. Looked like the unnecessary hero there. And here's Tommy Harper with 2 out. This is their last chance. And he swings and misses, and Atlanta takes care of business at home, defeating New York and playing spoiler for their playoff hopes. Atlanta wins 5-4. Titans suffer a 5-4 road loss. Darryl Thomas is the player of the game. All right, that's the Eastern League. In the West, we got Denver and Phoenix. That's a quick play. Phoenix 7-6 over Denver. Phoenix wants the class of the region, the Southwest region. Finds themselves in 4th place. Portland and Salt Lake. That's another quick play. Portland by 3 over Salt Lake. They've been hot lately. September call-ups got some guys playing for jobs. Houston at Las Vegas. Now, Houston is in this thing. I think they're 4 out. Let's take a look at the pennant race. In the Southwest, Houston is tied with Dallas. They've got a slightly better chance at 6.9%. They are playing Las Vegas. Take a look at this. Vista Stadium in Las Vegas. Welcome, baseball fans. Tonight, Las Vegas goes up against Houston. The 3rd place Oilers are 77-66. Las Vegas is last in the Western League Southern Division at 69-75. Houston has won 12 of the 21 games from Las Vegas this season. Despite the cloud cover, there is no rain in the forecast. The wind is blowing right to left at 9 miles per hour. Dick Bozeman will get the start for Las Vegas. 28-year-old hurler enters the game with 3 wins and 4 losses, a 3.87 ERA. Opponents are hitting .292 against him. Up to bat is Freddie Patek. He's generated a WAR of 4.1 so far this season. And his 1-1 offering is a single, and he's aboard. The Patek's aboard. Let's look at runners in scoring position and see how this game develops. Patek at second. AG at the plate. Let's see what happens. He hits a fly ball. That ball is carrying, and that ball is gone. 2-run shot. The Oilers are on the board, 2-0. Tommy Agee launches a 2-run dinger. All right. Runners in scoring position. Top of the 2nd, bottom of the 2nd. And a run is scored by Las Vegas. It's 2-1. Bottom of the 2nd, top of the 3rd, bottom of the 3rd, top of the 4th. And a run scores for Houston. Now it's 3-1. And we've got 2 men on with Tim Foley at the plate. 1 out for Houston, top of the 4th. Let's see what Foley does. He hits one to right field, and he'll make the catch for the out. Runners don't advance. 2 out. Second and first and second with 2 out. Palmer, the pitcher, at the plate. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball to left field, and he'll make the catch. And that retires the side. So it's 3-1 Houston going into the bottom of the 4th. Runners in scoring position. Top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th. Top of the 6th. And we've got Kingman at second with Johnny Bench at the plate. Houston ahead 3-1. Let's see what Bench does. He hits a drive, left field, and the left fielder will make the play. Nettles. Nope, nothing happened, so we continue. Bottom of the 6th, top of the 7th, and a run has scored for Houston. It's 4-1 now, Houston. And they have runners at the corners with 1 out. Let's see what Agee does. The runner goes, and there's no throw. So second base is stolen by Pontek. 1 out. Runners in scoring position, second and third. And Agee at the plate swings and misses for strike 3. 2 out. Here's Northrup. Northrup hits one by a diving second baseman for a base hit. That'll score at least 1. And 2 runs will score. And that'll make it 6-1. So we'll go half innings now. It's 8-1 Houston. I think they take care of business. Unless Las Vegas makes a huge comeback, they do not. 8-1 is your final. Houston wins. They needed that. Palmer, the player of the game. He gets the win. He's 12-13 with a 2.75 ERA. All right. Let's look at the playoffs. So New York with the, wait a minute. Oh, they lost. Oh, New York lost. I just looked at Houston. Houston won. Their chances are now 14% as they're 3.5 behind LA. Okay. I think that wraps up the day. It does. So we finished today. Now, Baltimore, Charlotte, again, big game. LA, Seattle, a big game. San Francisco, Dallas, a big game. We're going to play them. But we'll probably just look over them this time and not call them play-by-play. All right. So Indy with an 88% chance hosting Chicago. New York at Atlanta. Philly hosting Miami. I don't know if they still have a chance. San Francisco a half game back at Dallas. Seattle hosting Los Angeles. And LA with an 80% chance and a magic number of 15. So we'll see how this unfolds. Charlotte with a 95% chance. Playing Baltimore has a chance to maybe put them away with a victory. We are from Baltimore. All right.